we put that on there, and then if you wanna build a page on that.
Yeah.
But, I don't just get paid to everybody.
He said everything on the radio right, but it just doesn't work, you know.
So we go
You want that?
session first?
No,
Yeah, we need to talk.
it won't take very long with the
Yeah.
front.
I gotta leave.
Should be a short one front.
Nebraska, 11:30.
See how the second goes.
I'll check with, Jeff and Karen.
And Jeff, you can call me if you get that.
When I told him,
I'll
Hmm?
put mine out.
For the closed session?
Yes.
but I wanted to check the radios before he leaves
Yeah,
to make
well,
sure
sure.
it works.
Yeah.
It'll just be council and Ron. I don't know if they know that, but they will.
They did it on the fire department, but that was just for that change.
Yeah.
Do not have.
Well, yeah, it's just pages. Yeah, radio.
Thank you.
But I like that.
We got 'em.
Scan.
What's that?
So you
Your body's real clear now, isn't it?
There's no fog in there at all.
Sucked her right out of there.
They should scan, because that's in the radio.
Yeah, that too, I swear, it was clear.
Because also the drop button and block out.
It's that big run they put it in.
If I put that block out like Wall Lake, it blocks up all.
Right.
So,
Oh,
I mean, there's a block two on the front.
There's some procedures that get really big ones.
Oh, we need to get things.
You should see like Jimmy had his,
Cause he had five water block that, Carol,
Yep.
and one of
Noah
them,
Ray.
like big as a
See,
mile.
that doesn't go on. That only comes on when I turn to that channel.
Almost like
Okay,
now,
see, he must have
almost
blocked
took
that already.
sucker out.
That one's fine.
He was awake.
Really?
Cause that was, they
They
always
just grabbed it.
block.
Yeah.
So when I'm gonna go to Lake View, I wanna just put it on.
And he just kept getting wider and wider.
And see, you wanna be able to scan, you wanna be able to city.
I was up to Sioux City.
Well, they put him
Fire
in
always
surgery.
is
And they
Yeah.
have-
Yeah, well, the fire.
There you go.
I went over this with this
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
all the
I got
time, this was
seven.
a couple months.
Yeah.
He said, then when we come to your place, we just plug in the computer and it's done.
It's
Well,
right there.
he knows there's something wrong because he's coming back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
We'll call the meeting to order. Roll call?
Okay, Mayor Wester.
Yep.
Boltman.
Yes.
Muller.
Yes.
Reese.
Yeah.
Stankin.
There.
And Jerry is absent.
Okay, any public forum? Anybody have anything they would like to speak to the council about?
Can we do something with the alleys?
We're discussing that.
Okay.
Not tonight, but we've already talked about it.
We've
Ron's got it.
talked about all of them, even the ones with big holes in them.
No, whatever, Lon's got it on the agenda to grade them and fill them. When he gets to it, I don't know.
They need white rock.
I don't want white rock. I want mine fixed back the way it was, or it's not mine, it's mine, it's the city's alley, but it's mine and between me and John. That's an asphalt. Great, my wife's a little concerned about the big hole in the end of it, she keeps bottoming out.
Well,
Little bottom I pick up.
No. Well, Lon's right here, he's heard you, he'll see what we can do.
They don't wanna give them that. Well, I understand, but I mean, it's just, mine's been a mess since Corn Belt came down in Old Ferry. With all potholes.
The other end of mine needs fixed too, it's not my alley, it's the city. But the other end of it needs fixed, cause it's been tore up since, a house was built up there.
Be nice if we could do so many blocks every year and
Some gravel?
pave them, or blacktop them. You know, I know that costs, but this grading and you can't clean snow up with a nothing. Otherwise all the rocks are not where they're supposed to be.
All the underground's in the alley though, I think, isn't it? A lot of it. When they did behind your mom, they had to cut up half the cement, cause it's a cemented alley, it was a mess.
Yeah.
But
I think we should look at them and.
And we've
Lon's.
talked about alleys here recently, because we get those complaints regularly. And the first answer was, we always wanted to grade them. Well, they have been graded now, and now if it's time for rock, we need to get the rock.
They're terrible guys.
Yep.
They are.
Okay. Put a plan together. Okay, consent agenda. Any additions, corrections?
Nope.
Motion to approve. So, roll call, second.
I'll second it.
Roll call.
Okay, Wiltman. Stankin.
Yes.
Reese.
Yes.
Muller.
Yes.
Okay, 1714,
Yeah, just,
Easements?
yeah, so these are easements on Lake Shore Drive, just, I guess just a little bit about Lake Shore Drive, just in general, the project is out to bid right now, with bids due at the next city council meeting on May first. So, we'll have bid packets for Lake Shore Drive, and then also for, the Third Street curb and gutter. That we
That's
do.
still gonna be for half of it, huh?
Yes, this is the south half of Lake Shore Drive. Okay, so if you look at page 3, those are all of the easements that we needed to get, so that we know that we're working on public land or easement. And we still don't have it returned from Len and Pam Dunn. So I guess the choice, and see that for Dunn's, it's actually just a construction easement, there's no permanent easement. So either strike that off and approve the remainder of them, or we can just table the whole thing for now too, and do it next time.
Let's do it right, let's table it, get it, that's fine, so get it all done right.
Bids it just went out now anyway, right?
The bids went out last Tuesday or so, yeah, they're due,
By next council meeting, it could be in or shortly.
they're bringing them to the council meeting to open them at the
May
council meeting.
first, okay.
Yep.
Okay, city administrator report?
Yeah, just really a street project update, which is, you know, it's all generally good. 9th Street, they removed barricades today and opened that to traffic now. They still have to do the sidewalk up
Is that
there
what
by,
that's gonna be, the sidewalk?
up there by the businesses, the sidewalk needs to be done yet.
Okay.
But other than that, 9th Street is done. And then if you see 5th Street, they've removed the north half of 5th Street at the intersection of that. And they, that's their next area to pour. And they thought actually they'd do it today, but then it was a little wet, so they didn't. And here's supposed to rain now for the next couple days, you might not see a whole lot of activity. But the next place to tear out then is Vine Street. They'll be down to Vine Street to do that next. And again, if it's gonna rain and they know it's gonna be bad for the next several days, they're better off not tearing it out, so you might not see anything happen.
All new cement by building there then, not by lumberyard?
Yes, there is.
That's all a sidewalk, or?
Everything, it will have new concrete up to the building. Okay, some of it's on private land in that area, and Chris Brotherton is paying for that portion.
That's one. I was kinda surprised to see it all out there, but whatever.
Other than that, the project has started off pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all things considered. Hopefully we say the same at the end, although I tell you that I heard of our first change order today, because they had spec'd out to remove 5 bases from the old water tower. And they have removed 7, and think there's probably an 8th one in there. And so, if it's the same unit cost to remove them all, it would add about $1,500.
Needs to be done right.
Yeah. Lift station, we was budgeted to replace one lift station, and we would propose, and parts have been ordered, to replace that one out there where Nancy Mulbauer's building her new house, right south of the outlet. And that's an original lift station from the Blackhawk sanitary days. So that will get rebuilt then with submersible pumps, be the same setup that we had in the remainder of the lift stations around town. Community Service Day, the East Sac County Schools are going to do Community Service Day, where they have all of their, at least around here, all the high school students come out and perform some type of community service. They'll have groups of about 15 kids, and we'll do this on Friday, May 12th, all afternoon, from about 12:30 till 3:30. And they're always good help for us. We just gotta come up with some projects that we would like to do. And so we've come up with a couple things, and Ruth can have keep one crew busy down in the campground and the mini golf and the beach and cleaning up down there. And we talked about putting the coat of linseed oil on the cap, on the log cabin. We might have them do that. The other thing that was brought up was that we should paint the bike arch. Okay, now the idea, if we were to paint that thing, the idea would most likely be paint all of the bikes also. Say you paint all the bikes black, and you paint the frame blue, you know, or whatever it might be. I just wanna throw that out there and get your feelings on that. And, cause I think that really needs to have some community buy-in before we would ever go do that project.
And you want the kids, the young liars to do that?
They would do
I
something.
don't know if I would have that, that would not,
Yeah.
probably not do good
Somebody
with
would
the
fall.
kids,
That's
so.
the thing,
Liability of it, you know.
They could only do so much, you know.
Yeah.
Well, unless you use the lift, that they're inside the lift. or
yeah.
something.
This
Well,
would be, it wouldn't turn out to be a good quality project, I think.
Maybe not.
Well,
Only
I'm
paper
more
down
worried
by
about
the city
getting hurt
shed,
than
isn't there?
anything else.
Yeah, that mostly.
Down the drainage down by the city shed, that's got full of weeds and crap.
Well, but it almost needs to be dug out, guys.
They can walk the ditch.
Yeah, really, it's all-
They can, we could probably have a couple crews busy already with, Ruth has one, and if we would do the log cabin, that would keep another crew of these 15 kids.
Messy, and then we'd have to buy them clothes.
No,
They need to
They just have to.
plan
wear-
accordingly,
yeah.
but
we've taken them up there, biked up to Sac, and they painted fences out the cemetery, all the white fences, and they do a good, and then they paint all the posts up at the school last year.
Yeah, then they come back to the school and wash off and stuff, and.
no, do they?
Well, that's all right, Jander can bring that up.
That's why I'm against them painting anything.
Yeah, get some paint.
Well, it ain't so bad, they also get on the buses, you know, that's,
Yeah.
that can be bad.
Also, when are they gonna start that?
So it's May 12th.
So we got a couple weeks to start coming up with some plans.
Yeah, we do, but we gotta have some,
Good sweep.
They're not gonna have a rain date either.
and they're not going to.
No,
Sweep the
they're
streets
raining
out.
that day and
Good night.
Actually, I'm not opposed to that on Main Street.
No.
I'm not opposed to have them doing that.
They can,
I
remember we've had them do that
talked to
before.
Jimmy before Memorial Day weekend of worship.
Yeah.
But I'm not opposed to the corners need to be scooped up, you almost.
You know,
gotta
they
scoop
used to do that all the time. Sweep them by hand.
Yeah, there you go. Well, did you mention the mulch, Scott?
no, oh, no,
Mulch for
about
playground equipment?
Yeah.
putting additional mulch places. We plan to do that project too.
there, that'd be good.
They like lawns.
Yeah, that,
And half of them
That'd
could
probably
just
be a
well.
good one, because you're far enough away from the equipment and stuff, you know, they'll just get faults out on our donut.
When we did it last time, it came in bulk by the semi load. We
Yeah.
just dumped it on the street. And it would probably just be one semi load. It wouldn't be, it's not,
I thought they took that long to conveyor belt.
and they did. That's how we ended up
Yeah.
getting it there,
Yeah.
was through this telehandler. But, or whatever the heck we call it.
Telehandler.
Telehandler. But, and we could do that again, but it all costs money.
Well,
didn't we have that budget to replace that, wasn't it?
Yeah, for the, mulch, we do, not necessarily for
well,
renting
but then
equipment.
if the labor,
The
you
kids
know,
can do it.
free, partly a raking and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be a good help.
Yeah, there you go. Figure it out.
Senator Joni Ernst is coming to Wall Lake tomorrow, it's 1 o'clock,
o'clock.
right?
Yep.
If anybody wants to go see the senator.
Wall
Have everything pretty well set, it's not confirmed, but expect that Bob Veenstra will be at the next city council meeting on May 1st. And it's just really an update on where we are with the sewer plant.
Okay.
So he's coming later in the afternoon and meet with me and Lon, kinda get an update about where everything is, and then come to the council meeting that night and get everybody updated about where we're at on the lagoon project.
And he's gonna do a survey, is he gonna have information on that by then?
I have some information.
Oh.
Northwest Iowa League's up at Storm Lake on Thursday.
Take your fishing pole,
Yeah.
they're biting in Storm Lake.
Are they? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanna explain, we're gonna go into a closed session, now. Is there any input for the council before we go to a closed session?
Once we go into closed session, everybody has to leave, except for anybody involved. Have a motion to go to closed session.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
I'll second.
Roll call.
Bill's buying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bill's buying?
Yes.
I got my motorcycle, I don't think
Yes.
big one person.
Over.
Hey, we can throw it back to John.
Yeah.
I got it.